My name is Ashley Reed and I've been at Harvest since October of 2010. I had been in small groups before I came to Harvest, but I was really in for a blessing when I came to the Harvest small group. There were people there of all ages and backgrounds and going through different things in their life, and they all just had one common goal, and that was to grow in their faith and to minister to other believers. The reason I love my small group is they were there for me through a really difficult time in my life, and they just really blessed me. About 6 months before I joined my small group, my husband had announced that he no longer wanted anything to do with Christianity, and it was devastating. I had tried to do it alone, but then whenever I became a part of my small group, I didn't have to do it alone anymore. It would have been easy for my small group for them to just cry with me and say, "Oh, poor Ashley, how can we get you out of this struggle? This is so horrible. I can't believe the way he's treating you." But instead, they encouraged me to see it through, how can I bring glory to God through this? That was the best thing they could have done for me. Sometimes they gave me answers that I just really didn't want to hear. They just really encouraged me to press on and not quit. I remember one Thursday, my small group leader looked at me in the eyes. This is one of my favorite memories, and she said, "Ashley, you can't quit your marriage and you can't quit your faith. I won't let you." And that's just an example of how much they love me through the whole process. They were keeping me accountable to be obedient to the Lord through the trial. Last semester, we did a ladies' Bible study over Titus 2, and I learned a lot about how the older women are to mentor the younger women and to live as an example for them. Through my trial, I really thought it was all about me and nobody else was going through this. But when other women stepped in and said, "Look, I've dealt with a failed pregnancy or the death of a spouse or trouble at work," and they shared how God helped them through that, it blessed me and it encouraged me to know that God would do the same for me. If life is really good for you right now, go to small group and be a blessing to other people. If you are single or divorced or widowed, or if your spouse is an unbeliever, don't let that be an excuse for not going to small group, because you are missing out on such a blessing.